Hey guys, this is Tom Vaccaro, and this is a review of Amazon's newest e-ink reader, the Kindle Paperwhite. Now, if you do have a Kindle, things should look pretty similar, at least if you have a touch. You swipe to unlock. You'll see that now there are ads on the front page. Amazon does this in order to justify the low entry point to buy this e-ink reader. If you do not want the advertisements as seen down below right here, you could pay an extra $20 to get them removed right off the bat. Now, similar to other e-ink readers, it looks just like paper. Tap it, and there you go. You could obviously change the size of the font. I personally like my font small, but if you want to, you could just tap up here and change it right there. Now, obviously, the benefits of an e-ink reader are that they look like paper, but similar to paper, at night, you need a light. That's the true benefit of the Kindle Paperwhite. Now, I'm going to show you, right now actually, the Kindle Paperwhite's ability to have a backlight. And obviously you can't tell too much right now because we are in a lit room, but I will show you in a second just how it looks. And I want to also let you know that the battery life on this, despite having a backlit display, is fantastic. I've had this for, I believe, already 3 weeks now. I haven't charged it once, and it's still only barely half past way. Now, let me go turn off the lights for you so that way you could see just how the Kindle Paperwhite does look in the dark. So right now, we have no lights on in the room, except for a window. And you could already see that there is a faint glow to the Kindle Paperwhite. Now, this is not even with the light on, which is kind of nice. This is with the light on. You could see just how bright it gets. Obviously, the camera is not adjusting to it. But when you see it with your eye, there we go. When you see it with your eyes, it looks like paper, like pure white paper. And it reads fantastic. I gotta admit, the display looks perfectly crisp. It's great to read. It's really nice, easy to find, and I always feel like e-ink is really great to read on just because you could easily access the internet, find the dictionary, anything like that. Also, Amazon has their Kindle lending library, similar to the Amazon Kindle Fire HD that I reviewed earlier. I actually have Casino Royale borrowed. Now, you could borrow one book a month if you're an Amazon Prime member. And actually, Amazon Prime is now starting to compete with Netflix and Hulu with a monthly subscription rather than a yearly subscription at about $8 a month. And I believe it's fantastic. You get free 2-day shipping on everything you would like. You get access to thousands of movies on the streaming service, which at first was a marketing ploy, but now they're actually starting to get some pretty decent movies. And you could rent one book a month. Before I rented The Hunger Games, now I have Casino Royale. They're always expanding, and they really have a great service. And the only thing I didn't want to keep you guys in the dark for too long, but I decided to keep the backlight on just so you could see how white it does look. Now, obviously, you can access the entire Kindle shop right from here, which is really sweet. You could easily buy your books, sync them over the internet, anything like that. It is just a very great and easy tool to use. I think it's good. Only thing is, it's a little pricey at $130, especially considering that you could get a full-fledged tablet for $200 like the Nexus 7, or even the Kindle Fire HD. You could even get the old Kindle Fire for $150, I believe, or maybe $160. It's a little tough to justify the price range for this just because all you could really do is read the Kindle books on here. I tried putting PDFs on here, and it just did not work quite well. To be honest, they just didn't fill the screen quite right. I'll pull it up actually for you. So this is a PDF file. It looks good. Like, PDFs look good on it. I personally use this to study while I'm at the gym. PDFs look fine, but when I tried scanning my actual notes, it just didn't look right. The colors were all off. Obviously, it is black and white, but they just did not show correctly. It was almost half transparent, half not. That's the only downfall, really, besides it. But that's what makes it a little tough to justify the Kindle Paperwhite. If all you want is an e-reader and nothing more, It's a fantastic device. For reading books, it's great. There's nothing better than it. You could easily access the entire Kindle library, have access to the Kindle lending library, and get free books every month. And obviously, read at night now. But the only thing is, you can't access the internet, you can't access YouTube or anything like that. And while for most people that isn't a problem, for some, throwing in the extra $60, $80 might be worth it for them.